YouTube, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to the channel. Mr. Nuxer here. Today I figured that I give you a quick little video on pretty much the go-to settings for FC24, and also I'll throw in the two tactics that I use the most. So I figured that, we made a little quick video, share this with y'all, because I know a lot of people are having issues where your settings reset all the time. It's a FIFA thing, you know what I mean, or FC thing. So I figure I'll go and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you go into the game, you load in perfectly fine. You're gonna go to your top left corner to the gear. You're gonna hit that. You're gonna go to settings, right? You're gonna go to settings, game settings. Okay, now presets should always be on competitive. If you play for champions or you play anything like that, like seriously, then this should always be on, because that is the preset that they always use on the online game modes. Okay, so auto shots off, all that stuff that's unhighlighted, those you cannot change. Shot assistance, assisted, you can go manual or precision, which is the new one, but a lot of people, and even I've tried them, I just recommend assisted. The precision one is okay, but it needs a lot of practice. You can become really good with this if you really practice with it, and you're good with your aiming at the goal, because like the description says, it results in more accurate shots and a lot like faster ball speeds, especially when you green time them. But for now, we're gonna just do assisted. Time finishing on, just use it, learn to use it. It is only a weapon to your advantage if you use it. Okay, so just make sure that you practice your time finishing. It's not that hard. Once you load up your shot, make sure you hit your shot button again right before the foot of the player hits the ball. The closer you do it, the more better that you do it, the better the color. Obviously you want the green. Once you get the green, that's perfect timing. You get like yellowish or like orangey, it's not so great. If you get red, GG's, that shit's going right into the stands. Okay, so it's practice makes perfect, but it's worth it. Okay, passing through, pass assistance, semi, lob through pass, semi, ground pass assisted, cross, semi, lob pass assisted, pass receiver lock late. Okay, don't do this at animation start or power up. Just do it at late, because it'll be pretty much as the ball is about to get kicked. So just make sure that you have that on late. Precision pass sensitivity normal. This is the new passing. I believe it's R1 triangle or RBY. Just leave it at normal. I haven't really messed with this that much. It could be good, but just make sure that you try. Sorry if you hear barking in the background. Little puppies, a little brat right now. So it's a little brat, but because we got the big dog loose. Okay, so clearance assistant on classic. Directional, it can be a little iffy, but for me classic is the best. Now here, defending. I know a lot of people have said use tactical defending, ignore the advanced defending this year. No, use advanced defending. When you hit X, okay, or A on Xbox, it will cause your defender to pretty much do like a shoulder shot, like a shoulder tackle. It is very useful when you use it correctly. Okay, learn to use it. It is very good. Tactical defending, you just won't have that, and it's just normal. But with the advanced defending on that X button, it gives you a new input, and it's so good. It does like either like a shoulder challenge, like I said, or it'll like box them out or seal them out from the ball. It's very, very good, specifically if you have very strong defenders. So make sure that you learn how to use that. Pass block assistance on, not really a big deal. Auto switch on air balls and loose balls. I know a lot of people use on air balls only. Make sure you have this on both loose balls and air balls. Okay, auto switch and move assistance, I have this on none. I don't like too much when FIFA messes with my switching. It's annoying. Right stick switch, and I have it on classic and player relative. This you can tweak it. I feel like on my RTG I have it on 7. I have to tone it down, because if I try to switch, it just switches me to a completely different player. So I'm gonna tweak this down. I'm gonna leave this on 5 on here, and then I gotta switch it on the other account as well. Next player switch in classic, that's just with the L1 button. Player lock on, don't really use it. Me, that's my fault as a player. I have to adapt to this and I have to use it because it can be very, very good. So I have it on, but I gotta practice to use it. Icon switch, and I have it on off. If you leave this on, you can just hit the right trigger or press the right stick in, and it pretty much just puts icons on top of the head of your other players, and then if you press the button that's on top of their head, it switches to that player. I don't think it's necessary. Practice like either L1 switching or right stick switching. I believe right stick switching is the best, but that's, you know, that'll be up to you. Save assistance, semi, this doesn't matter. Goalkeepers are, you know, they don't got no brain this year. Analog sprint, I have that on off. That's pretty much if the more you press in the right trigger, the more they'll go faster. I have that off. Just as soon as I press it, I want them to go full speed. Trigger effect, this is off. This is all for like PlayStation pretty much. And then vibration, I have that on off. I don't like that. For my camera, I play on co-op, just default co-op. Players for the visual here, player name and indicator. It pretty much shows your indicator on the top, the little triangle, and also shows your player name. It's very good because that way you know which player you're using. Okay, player indicator, player name. Make sure that you have that on. It'll show you which player you're using. Like I said, so let's say you have Hullet, it'll show Hullet on top of his name. Very good, because that way you know, let's say one player that you have on your team has like a 2-star weak foot, and that way you know, wait, this player has a 2-star weak foot, let me make sure that I use a strong foot, things like that. Player size indicator, default. This, the play style and overhead indicators, make sure you turn that off. In some instances, it causes your game to just like lag for a second when you're trying to shoot or whatever the case may be, when it activates that play style, like the gold play style for the players. So I would just suggest you to turn that off, just because of that instance where, you know, let's say it does lag and it lags in the wrong time and it causes you to either miss a goal or something like that. Just turn it off. Next player switch indicator, I have that off. It just shows like a little triangle next to the closest player, but it's like a empty triangle, so that way you know, oh, okay, I can switch to that one next. Hold to skip, I think that's very important this year. Turn it off. You don't want to hold to skip, just hit the button to skip, you know what I mean? Time and score display on. I had the score clock drop down off because it's the one that drops down from the score, and sometimes it just blocks your vision and it's annoying as hell. So I just turned that off. Position, pass, visuals, all of this stuff is on. The next one that's very important in my opinion, it's hyper motion inside overlays. Turn that off. It shows a bunch of overlays on the field, like percentages of the shots and stuff like that. I feel like it's annoying, especially sometimes. Like the reason why I turned it off is like I was in like the 90th minute and I was losing. I was close to my opponent's goal and I could have scored, but this confused the hell out of me. My visual was just gone because there were just so many things on the floor, and when I threw the ball in, it just ruined my chance. Obviously something new, so I didn't expect it, so it just caught me off guard, so I just turned that off. Best commentary language, I'm sorry, but it's Spanish, hands down. It's just, I don't know, it's just a little bit more, you know, passion in the voice of the commentators, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it for the settings. One quick tip that I can give you, make sure that you go to profile. After you set all your settings, go to profile and make sure that you hit safe FC24. Hit yes. Then you're gonna hit load every time that you log in. So you log into the game, make sure that you go to your settings. Okay, go to your settings, you just turn on the game, go to profile and hit load. It'll automatically load your settings in case that the game reset your settings. Okay, so make sure that you do that every time. It just saves a headache, man. It really saves a headache. So now I'm gonna show you real quick the 2 tactics that I use the most. Okay, now this is my pay to win account. I'll show you the team real quick. Right here, easy. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna try to upload this today by 12, so we'll see. I'm gonna play my 20 games on this account today. I played my RTG on Friday and it was, you know, it was a disaster, but it's the first weekend league, so I'm gonna let myself slide for that one. This is the team here. I play this on a 4-4-2 currently, so these are the custom tactics for the 4-4-2. Okay, I'm gonna go balance 40-55. Okay, balance for the offense, direct passing 55 width. feel like this is very good there. I mean, you can push it a little bit more if you like being a lot more attacking. Kind of like my team to be, you know, in the middle, not too aggressive. Players in the box, I have it on 6, corners 3 and 3. This formation is very basic, but it's very, very strong in the sense of you always have attacking options. So it kind of correlates with me more. I'm more of a tiki-taka based style player. So this formation fits very good for me. For the striker instructions, we're going to have stay central on both of them. Very simple tactic, but it works, man. Trust me. On the left mid, we have pretty much everything normal except for support once getting behind. Same thing for the right mid. For the center mids on the right side, you kind of want to have your more defensive one there. So I have stay back and cover center. On the left one is the more attacking one, like your box to box per se. You're going to have them on balance and just cover center because you kind of want them to make those runs up and down the pitch. Left back, stay back, right back, stay back, and the goalkeeper, I have him on balance. You can try the come for crosses and like sweeper keeper, but I just have him on balance. I feel like literally keepers this year are like very lackluster. I need to be buffed a little bit. And then the other one that I have is also the 4-3-2-1. We're very strong. We know this about from last year. It's also a very strong formation. It gives you the opportunity to pretty much have 7 attackers at one point when you push forward. So it's very good in terms of, I usually turn into this one when I'm down in a game and I feel like I need more pressure, because I just feel like I have more runs on this one, like more runs going forward. So with this one, we go on defensive style balance, 40 width, 55 depth, balance, direct passing, 40 width on the offense. We have 4 players in the box, 3 and 3. The reason why I have 4 is because it's kind of a little bit more balanced per se in the attacking side. If you can put 6 if you want 7, but it can get real chaotic in the front and then you can get hit with the counter, so just be careful with that. But this, you can tweak it if you feel like you don't have enough runs going forward. Turn it up a little bit more, maybe do 2 more, go on 6, go on 7, things like that. Formation wise, pretty much what we have is pretty much the 3 strikers up top, the more defensive mid, which is going to be in the middle. Your box, you're gonna have 2 box to boxes here, but if let's say you have 2 wingers and then 2 strikers, what you can do is here, so main striker, you go stay central, getting behind, stay forward. I have stay central, getting behind, stay forward, and then I have stay central, come back on defense and getting behind on the left side, center forward. Okay, because this formation will defend in a classic 4-4-2. Okay, so we go back to that formation pretty much has one of the best defenses that you can do in this game. Is the 4-4-2. It's very balanced, so that's why you have this left CF coming back on defense. Your middle CM is your more defensive one, so you give them stay back, cover center. Your left one, stay back, cover center. Okay, your right one in this case will be your more attacking CM, or that winger, the extra winger that you have, you keep them on balance and cover wing. That'll cause them to move into that right mid spot. Then your right CF will move into that left mid spot, and then your 2 CMs will cover the center, or 4-2 defense. Your right back, stay back. Your left back, balance. You kind of want this left back to go up and down the pitch and add that extra run on that left side, because you have that left CF coming back. Okay, and then keeper, same, I have him on balance. Okay, pretty much those are mine. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. Make sure that you hit a like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Give those 2 formations a try. Make sure you set up those settings that way, and make sure that you hit save profile and load it every time you load the game, so you avoid that headache of you being in the middle of a game, important game, and then you're like, damn, my settings are not correct. Try to avoid that, but just make sure that you hit that save profile and load profile every time you log into the game. Let me know if you have any more suggestions of what type of videos you want to see in the channel. I will be posting my FUT Champs run on the RTG. Like I said, it's not great, but you know, we're still gonna hold ourselves accountable. We're gonna edit that, post that up, and that'll be good to see our progress as we go throughout this year on how better we're gonna get at this game, because I feel like I'm still not great, and I would say I'm more than an average player at FIFA, and I'm struggling this year, but that's okay. It's a new game, so, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I love the game. in my opinion, it's the best FIFA that's been out since like FIFA 17. So it's been a good breath of fresh air. All right. So like again, thank you so much for watching today, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notifications every time we post on the channel. Like I said, I'm trying to post at least 2 to 3 times every week. I'm gonna try more, but I'm just trying to get my rhythm in. Just leave me comments, man. Any constructive criticism that'll help me improve, please. So like, I'm not afraid of it. Just throw it in the comments, and then we'll analyze and get better every time for you guys. Okay, thank you so much. Love you. See you.